Kosi Nation, Sanbonan Buffet too, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OKB. Now, Kaizer Chiefs have just made an announcement. Obviously, I'm going to give you that announcement, and then also we are going to talk about the players Kaizer Chiefs have on their wish list, which you can see what they wanted to sign this player and that player and that player. So and then we are going to talk about that, and yeah, you will let me know what you think and thoughts down in the comment section below, because Kumbule recently we've just spoken about how Kaizer Chiefs are trying to save money in a way which they are not saving money, to be honest, because at the end of the day they end up spending more than saving in terms of cash. But anyways, guys, let me just quickly start with the announcement, because as much as I would love to, Kaizer Chiefs management have made an announcement, and the announcement is njengoba we've spoken before. Mduduzi Mtanzane is a player that will be heading out of Nashorena, and as I've said before, now it's happening. Mduduzi Mtanzane is leaving Kaizer Chiefs. They've decided to part ways, and that is something that have been confirmed today, 3 hours ago. I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here now, and I'm trying to give you guys whatever it is that I can give to you. And then also we quickly jump to speak about the players and everything. So recently we've heard from Unplayable to Kaizer Chiefs have signed Asanele Velabaye. It's as good. Actually, they did not say it's done deal. They said he's close to signing with Kaizer Chiefs, and it will be a done deal very soon, and he will be joining us to Netherlands, which of course Unplayable sometimes do not have the effects right, but I'm hoping to see whether it is going to happen or not. But anyways, my trusted sources have not yet confirmed. Despite that, they've just said no, Agaga sign. He's still going to sign because he's a free agent, and Cape Town Spurs has been relegated. They've accepted defeat as well yesterday. They've withdrawn from court, something that they wanted to do. Sorry guys, I don't know much about some cost proceedings and everything. But anyways, let's just quickly jump to the list of players that Kaizer Chiefs wanted to sign, especially at this transfer window. Now, number one, mover, we have a goalkeeper, Ujigi Diarra, which I would have loved to see the guy come to Nashorena, but he has signed a contract extension, because I even searched for myself for years on no, he has signed a contract extension. So I will have to go through and then look and try to see if it is the possibility. So if it is true, he signed a contract extension, then but for now, because Tiwa no Mzingeli have signed contract extension. Now it doesn't make sense Mzingeli to sign a contract extension after he said he wants to leave. But anyways, it's fine. We are going to do more research in terms of that, and then because so far I do not know what is happening. Those news that I'm giving to you, they've signed contract extension, is not coming from me, but according to rumors, African Sport and whatever they say, Ujigi Diarra has signed for until 2027, so he will be there until 2027. So it's 2026, 2027. It's a 2-year deal on top of what they had. And then we have Ahua, Jean Charles Ahua is another player that Kaizer Chiefs wanted to sign or looking to sign, and I'm not too sure how far they are with trying to make sure Utibam sign Jean Charles Ahoua. I love that guy, but it's highly possible they might not sign him. But so far, Siazi, he's an attacking midfielder currently playing for Simba SC. We've spoken about him. Ilona is supposed to expire, but he joined last year, if I'm not mistaken. So it's highly possible Melek Patalumali, so that they can be able to get this player. Last season he scored 12 goals, he has 9 assists, and that is definitely one hell of a player, to be honest with you guys. I love the guy, but anyways, it's fine. We are not there. So Sapuma Lapo, we go to Mohamed Hussein. Now Mohamed Hussein was wanted way before we looked at who's this guy, because after we failed to secure the services of Fawaz Pasadin, that's where we turned our eyes to Mohamed Hussein, and we're like, no, we need Mohamed Hussein, because Kumbule, I said, man, we have Fawaz Pasadin. If we do not get Fawaz Pasadin, then maybe we should move to Anderson Cruz. If not, then we can move to Mohamed Hussein. But Kaizer just decided otherwise, and they looked elsewhere. They might be signing, or they're looking to sign another player from Isuba Sport, and also they decided to sign Abupaseka Marco, which, by the way, I hope Abachita can do very well at Nasharena. Now, 28 years of age, Mohamed Hussein is a good quality left back, which I would have loved to see at Naturena, but unfortunately, guys, that might not be the case. And then we move, but that doesn't mean it's out, because Kumbule, those are the players or signings that Kaizer Chiefs wanted. So some of them they might have signed, some of them Xazo signed, depending whether Kaizer Chiefs is looking to sign, looking to close the deals. Looking to close the deals. But anyways, let's move on. We have Yaya Sitole. Yaya Sitole is another player that was wanted by Kaizer Chiefs, but at the end of the day, I don't know what is happening currently. I do not have updates in terms of Yaya Sitole, but I do know for a fact Kaizer Chiefs wanted to sign him. And then also we moved to Omuhleli Mabuza. Mabuza was training with Kaizer Chiefs, and Kaizer Chiefs management or technical team, what you know, they're impressed. They do want to sign him. A contract is being prepared, but not as of yet. Angez will be to sign it or not, but that is something that happened, and we've spoken about it. And then we have Mihlali Mayambela. According to my trusted sources, Mihlali Mayambela has signed with Kaizer Chiefs. Now I hope Mihlali Mayambela is going to be revealed very soon, and also give us something, because so far it does look like as a winger that he is, who can also play as a striker, if I'm not mistaken. He has not had too many goals, but I hope Mchita can be able to score goals, because that's what we are struggling with on this season. And then also we have Mayambela. Mihlali Mayambela, we've spoken about him. We have Apiwe Paliti. Apiwe Paliti is another player that is currently wanted by Kaizer Chiefs, apparently. And then also we have Rapu. I do not know who Rapu is, but he's a player who's wanted by Chiefs. We have Ime Okono. Ime Okono, agent TIK has just confirmed that yes, there are clubs that are interested in signing him, including Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and another team, but it gives Dynamo. And then he says a contract or formal contract has not been placed to show they definitely do want to sign the player. But according to, I don't know who else said something, Ime Okono has signed. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I don't think that is true, but we are going to wait and see. And then Faisal Salum Faisal Salum is a player that is wanted by Kaizer Chiefs, but with the regards of Azam FC refusing to sell the player, it might be tricky, but we will see as time goes on, because he's shown the interest. Yes, report he wants to leave Azam FC, trying by all means to block his way. That is something that has happened. They even offered him they offered him a lot of things to make sure he doesn't leave his club, but unfortunately nothing has been confirmed. And then we move to Monyane. Tabiso Monyane is already. It's a done deal. I can say is it until. So I'm speaking here. This is a list, guys, of the players that Kaizer Chiefs wanted or have already signed. And then we have Marco, which is Paseka Marco, we've already signed. And then we have Sipombule. Sipombule is Kulumilengai. The situation is because Kaizer Chiefs, they are not too sure whether they will be able to maintain Trangen Master. But other than that, we can't take away the fact that he is a quality player. And then we jump. We have Osanele Velabai. Osanele Velabai, remember, the agent went back to Kaizer Chiefs and said, no, Bafitu, Nangumchita, you guys wanted this player, so I will give to you. And I think at some point that's why Unplayable said no, it's going to be a done deal, because that's something that we already knew about. No, guys, since he's going to become a free agent, and as an explain, okay, there's this thing, but there's a certain fee that Kaizer Chiefs is supposed to pay, but it's not something you would see they're paying for the player. It's just they're paying for the compensation of the player being a player from a Cape Town Spurs. You understand? So that is something that we talked about. So hopefully, Njoba Tiwanji, it's close to a done deal. Let's hope it is a done deal, because when you look at my previous video where I reported a question mark, and I even said on the video, as I've stated, guys, Tiwa, it's a done deal, or they're close to signing, but I'm not too sure. I'm still going to wait for my sources to confirm. And my sources, this is what they're saying. They're saying, yes, Kaizer Chiefs is interested, but it's not yet a done deal. So Jomba and Playable said they are close to signing him. That means highly possible they might sign him, because Kumbule Kaizer Chiefs is signing free agents this transfer window mostly. And then we move to Apolis. Also in Apolis, we do know what happened in Kulumi Langayo. And if I'm not mistaken, the agent did speak about Apolis. Yeah, okay, this is the case. This is what is happening. I even provided proof to you guys who would know this is what is happening with Oswinapolis. We are waiting to see whether the Polokwane City boss chairman is going to do something, but nothing happened. Kumbule, Oswinapolis was the player who told Lance Davids. Lance Davids is the agent of Oswinapolis. And Nale Kailam, Kaizer Chiefs Naturena, that is where I want to play. Everything was done right. Kaizer Chiefs made interest. They talked with the club's boss, which is, the chairman, Johnny something, and then they talked. Everything was fine. When Kaizer Chiefs is supposed to pay out and take out the money, Omjita went offline. He turned off the phones and everything. Even Abomazola, Jemulefe confirmed those stories. Jobe being reported back then. But it's fine, guys. We've talked about this. We move on, because here, Jobang Sheila, this is a list of players Kaizer Chiefs wanted to sign or are already signed and looking to sign. And then we have Ulebogang Piri, which I do not know much about Lebogang Piri. I wish I knew more, guys, being on jail, but I do not know umfana ukuthi ubani udlala kanjani kuphi na kwenzakalani. And then last but not least, we have Maxwell Nzengeli, which naye, according to latest reports, they claim he has signed a contract extension, which for me, how true this is, because I'm still waiting for my trusted sources to confirm the news, because I don't take anything from anywhere. Even Unplayable ZA, I think, is one source that I'm going to refute and just take out from my trusted sources, because so far I'm not happy with how they're doing things. They've talked about a lot of things. They've spoken about Lona. They said Orlando Mukwena is close to signing a deal with Orlando Pirates. I'm sorry, I did not want to talk about it, because clearly it was not from my trusted sources, so I'm being refused and Jokulumangayo. But anyways, now they just said we are sorry because we made a mistake, and yeah, we are going to see. So njengamanje njengoba ngisho, Maxwell Nzengeli, according to Sokala Duma, that is not a trusted source of mine. They say he has signed 2 years with the Young Africans, an extension, but he said ufunu puma. So according to Sokala Duma, the deal was finalized on May, even though but anyways, guys, I will confirm everything once my trusted sources give me proper information. For now, let's just wait and see what is going to happen, because we do know out of this list, I can say one, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of this list has signed with Kaizer Chiefs. So Asas, but I think about 8 players have signed with Kaizer Chiefs. Some of them we still don't know the names of them yet, but I do know for a fact who they have signed with Kaizer Chiefs. I just hope I just hope Abajita are some of the players that we are hoping for. But anyways, many Kaizer Chiefs included when it comes to signing players, because they are looking at free agents mostly, but free agents is not a problem. They are looking at mostly players who are going to give them the thing you want to know. We do not sign this player with the contract extension, contract termination, or something or anything, because it's fine. Let's not talk much about that, because I feel like I'm dragging on. But as I've said, I wanted to give you guys those updates, and then in terms of the players that Kaizer Chiefs wanted, the players who were on the list, and also other players is Kulumile Ngabo, who are going to be traveling to Netherlands so far with the list that has been posted by Unplayable ZA. Yes, some of the players are there, but some of them I'm not too sure whether they are going to make it. But anyways, it's fine. We'll talk more, guys, later on. For now, let me just quickly jump to my commentary in Ngizwe uTentina. Vusmuzi, your information is always legit. Ngibonge Vusmuzi Koslami. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Refile, what is concluded my outie? Well, Juduzim Tanzane and Kaizer Chiefs have concluded. Njoba bengisho back then, I think I've reported about it long time ago. But anyways, Njoba bengishilo is going to be leaving Kaizer Chiefs. It is what is happening. I just hope Kaizer Chiefs can just try to do one right signing for me to be happy this season. Just one signing. I know I'm happy with the signing. But anyways, it's fine. We move on. Luvuyo, QB bro. You always feed us with legit, and if you are not sure, you let us know. Thank you, big bro. Obviously, I can't give you okay, I'm not too sure what is happening. I always say, whenever something I'm not too sure about it, no guys, I'm not too sure. Just like I'm saying, I'm not too sure what is happening with Faisal Salom, but we do know everything is on the table. But whether he's going to join Chiefs or Rangeke, I do not know, because we are not sure. Nami Namanko sure. And also, there are other players who might not make it despite being at National currently, despite being on the list that was released by Unplayable ZA. Some of the players might not make it to Netherlands, but I'm not too sure. We will see as time goes on. And then also, and this one, I'm from Escort, my brother. Salute lapo. Sponga Koslami. Aubrey, siyabonga putting information. Asi nigayona Kosi for life. Sponga. Tepo, where is Salum QB? Salum Vetu Njoba Mengisho. Now you corner list is another player who's they wanted to sign, but Njoba Mengisho, Azam FC, Kumbule, Azam FC and Kaizer Chiefs had talks about Salum. But they said, no, Tina, we want, this amount of cash so that we can be able to release the player. And then Kaizer just said, alright, guys, Tina, we can only offer you this much. So it's up to Azam, to be honest. It's up to Azam with Bona. What are they going to do? Are they going to give us the player or not? But for now, let's just wait patiently, because time is moving. But let's hope he's in the Zomba Grand. And then Selby. Hola QP, thanks for the information, bro. Sponga Koslami. Andres, show QP. Morton tweeted that Pirate has appointed former Moromo Calans players since we are signing free agents. I smell Mbule and Pesitao coming. Well, with Tutao Nombule, we could have signed them long time ago, just like we did with Tutabiso Monyane and Opasaka Marco. Same time I got to Puma, we just jumped on the opportunity. But there's a lot of questions, a lot of question marks with how Kaizer Chiefs are looking to sign those two players, because number one, Pesitao, we do have the factor they feel like it's not going to be giving us much, which is something that I also feel. Yes, I do not mind him coming to Kaizer Chiefs, but I do feel like he's not going to be giving us much, because as you heard him speaking, he's a player who's looking to retire. And if you're a player looking to retire, he's not the same as Uloch. Do you remember Loch? When we spoke about Loch, no, there's a player like Utemikos Loch and Sundowns. It will make sure we do not get that player, because they said take to Maktiwanji. Kaizer Chiefs is interested in signing Lodge, but no, we are no longer going to let him go, but we will loan him out to a different team. And that's what they did. And they said, we are not going to loan this player to any South African team, because Mambo needed the capabilities of the guy. They knew the competition is very high at Sundowns. But for me, Lodge, I would have loved to see him join Kaizer Chiefs, but at the end of the day, Sundowns did what they thought was the best for them, because they do know Hotibona. If ever that player comes and play for us, it will be tough tough competition for them. Guys, by the way, please like the video. I see we have 75 likes, which is less because there's 300 people watching currently. I just hope you guys can like the video. Thank you so much. And then Andres, I meant former Murumo Gallants coach. Yes, they've signed him, which he was a coach who an African team. I forgot what's the name, but yeah, he was well known from there. So I hope Mchita they've made the right choice with him. I do not know much about him. I just hope he's going to do and deliver the work for them, because Kumbule competition is very tight and Zabuya. We might see him being fired the season. But anyways, I hope they will do wonders, this season. I mean, the only aim for us is for us to compete on a different level. But the way things are being done, I'm not too sure. I'm just hoping for the best. That's all I can say. I'm hoping for the best. And then Tepiso, you are appreciated, brother. Thanks for the update. Spong. Tobile. Thank you, QP, for the update. Spiwe, thank you, QP, for all the update. Bafo. Kulani, Kaizer Chiefs are serious but not serious. But thanks for my brother. Yeah, Kona, that's what they are doing. They are serious, but at the end of the day, we're like, no. So yeah, that's how it is. And then also I think the striker will be the next Maele. You mean Etosa Ikadoro? Let's hope so, because no, are you talking about Ikadoro or are you talking about Tunzengeli? Because those are two different players. But I just hope it's the best. Brian, we need more quality depth for CAF Confederation, definitely. And with the players that we have signed currently, I look at the squad, I'm like, Yazin, Angaz. Because one thing I know, Paseka Marco is not a starter. Tabiso Monyane, I don't think he will be a starter as well. Yes, there will be players that are there, but as starters, Angaz. But we will see, because what is happening? Angaz, Bafit. Thanks for the update, Mandla from Mhluza, Middleback, Ngbonga Koslami. Mhlengi, all like Ukraine, my pro. For me, I'm not worried about that much. Chiefs is going to compete this season, and as long as Taramaliwa is there to do his job, I'm fine. Well, Taramaliwa can do his job, but at the end of the day, Kumbule, Taramaliwa doesn't sign the players. It's Kaizer Chiefs that is capable at saying, yeah, definitely we are going to sign that player. If Kaizer Chiefs as the team, they say, yes, we do see that player, but is expensive, we can't be able to afford that player, then that's where the problem is. Or maybe they say, no, he doesn't align with what we want, because this is what we are looking for. No, this doesn't align with what we are looking for. This is what we are looking for, because the depth of the team is very important. We need to preserve the culture. We need to but at the end of the day, guys, we do need the results, and also we do need to make sure we get the best of the team. But other than that, I just hope what they're doing is right for the team, and it will be the best interest for the team and also us as the fans, because for me now it's Mbaliko. But anyways, this is it, guys. I do not want to drag it too much. I enjoyed the conversation with you guys. I just hope we can do more live chat. But ningchele guys, whenever you feel like we need to do more live chats, I will do so. This is the perfect time. But also don't forget to like a video, guys. I see 300 people watching but no likes. Like any video too. All 300 of you like. This is it. Later on, if there's anything to report, if there's nothing,